Hello and welcome back to Java Javans programming tutorials. So today I made something different and it's all about a game where you compete with the computer. Yeah, my game is about you have a game of a win or a loss or a tie. So it's choosing among rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, that way. So I'll let you understand it through my files. That's the HTML file, CSS file, and JavaScript file. Okay, first of all, let's dive into my HTML file, which contains the structure. So there's a few things to highlight on. I've introduced some new elements, the likes of details. Hope it should be well shown on the user interface of my project, my simple website. Okay, so I think we've interacted with the classes, IDs, and yeah. So then now I've linked back all of the files. Okay, so we can take a look at CSS file. With some some new features, new styling I've introduced about art media. I think it's new, but typically it's just styling feature, property and its values. So I want to dwell much on it because it's not the core as far as this project is concerned. So maybe if I check through the JavaScript file, again, there are basic or usual things you have to call by ID or classes. Then about these are now the real website. So there you have to return a random whenever you select, to return a random string. Yeah. So to determine whether you won, for example, is a player. Now it's like you're a user. Again, it's the computer. So it will only show that you've won if player chooses rock and computer chooses scissors, you win. If a player chooses scissors and a computer chooses paper, you win. If a player chooses paper and a computer chooses rock, you win, and vice versa. Or if you choose the same, choose either rock, scissors, paper and paper, that's a tie. So for every choose, if it's a 1 point. So my project stops. The winner is noticed if you win 3 times. Those are 3 points. So you win, and now you have to try it again. Either you lost or you won. So that's how much I could explain about my JavaScript. So I've also called by the ID add event listeners and click. So let's now open our project. opening the live server. Well, so here is it. I've been talking about detailed elements. So this is the work of it. The whole of it is on a dive element. So this is the use of that detailed element. So the rules here are here to that game. So you will be playing against the computer. You can choose between rock, paper, and scissors. The first one to 3 points win. Here the rules to get a point in the game. Rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, paper beats rock. If a player and the computer chooses the same option, like paper and paper, then no one gets a point. So that's a simple of it. So you can try to play it. So for example, if I choose on rock, it's a tie. Both of us chose rock. The player, I as the user, and the computer. So no one gains the point. So if I again choose, now I've won because the computer has chosen scissors. Yeah, the computer has chosen scissors and I've chosen rock, so I win. Okay, if I choose on paper, it's a tie. Both of us chose a paper on paper. Scissors. Oh, computer wins. Computer rocks beats scissors. So computer chose on rock and I chose the scissors. So the computer wins. Okay, if I still pick on scissors, it says I've won. Scissors beats paper. So that means I chose scissors. The computer chose paper. Okay, if I again chose, now computer wins because rock beats scissors. Yeah, so let me try another one. I chose on paper, it's a tie, both of us chose paper. Okay, so that's no points awarded. If I again click on the rock, now I've won. Players won the game. That means I chose rock and the computer chose scissors, so the player wins. So I've already 3 points. So this is the limit. So now I've secured the 3 points, but the computer did not get them because the limit is after 3. You will get 3 points, then you've won. Not unless you try again, if you win or lose. So those are simple project about that game. Hope you get interested and follow back for more. Thank you. Have a nice moment.